Before I start this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that everything I say here is my opinion. I've been playing Minecraft since since I can remember memories, alright? So, maybe I'm a little biased towards this movie, as I am a massive Minecraft fan. But yeah, just letting you guys know, this is my opinion. Please don't get mad at me, but let me know your thoughts of the movie in the comments, because I am really curious on what people actually think. So yeah, I finally went to see the Minecraft movie. I'm a little bit late to it, but I got to see it. And, yeah, this video is just going to be me yapping about my thoughts. This movie is just a Minecraft Legends movie. I mean, okay, it is a Minecraft movie. It's called a Minecraft movie, literally. But I think the whole plot and everything in this movie was definitely heavily inspired from Minecraft Legends. If you haven't played Minecraft Legends before, don't play it. The game's kind of buns, I can't even lie to you. But the story was actually really interesting. Now, obviously, the movie's a little bit different, but the plot of Minecraft Legends is that, oh no, piglins, the evil piglins from the Nether, are trying to, like, invade the overworld and, you know, set up this beacon of darkness to take over the world. That's pretty much what happens in the movie, but obviously it's a bit different because in the game you're like in your own Minecraft world, and then you get transported to Minecraft Legends. But obviously in the movie they're all real actual people, and then they find this like blue portal which they all enter. But anyways, yeah, I guess the first thing that people are hating on is the art style direction. Now I understand why people may think, bruh, this kind of sucks, bro. I mean, it's realistic. It doesn't need to be live action. It should have been animated. I actually disagree. I actually genuinely disagree with that. I think the fact that it was live action made it a much more fun watch. I think if it was an animated movie, then I wouldn't have enjoyed it nearly as much. I think a lot of enjoyment I got out of this movie was from, like, you know, the art style and stuff. I think it was really, really unique, and I think the piglins especially look so cool in live action. Like, when there's shots in the Nether and they show the Nether for the first time, it looks really, really good. Now, I think the overworld looks a little bit weird. There's some inconsistencies. I don't really like how the trees look. The branches look a bit weird. And, you know, I think the overworld could have done with a lot more work. But the Nether, dude, they actually perfected it. It looks incredible. I think they smashed that with the Nether and the piglins, and, you know, I'll get onto the piglins a bit more later. You know, I think another problem that people had with this movie, and personally I kind of had a problem with as well, but also not at the same time. I'll get it, I'll explain. But the plot was kind of weak, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, here's the thing, right? This is a Minecraft movie, and Minecraft as a game has literally no confirmed lore, right? Everything that we think about Minecraft is your own, like, story, right? That's kind of the whole point of the game. It's a sandbox. It doesn't have any, like, confirmed story. The confirmed story is what you make of it, right? I'm pretty sure it says that in the end credits or something like that. But obviously there's, like, you know, structures in the game and people can theorize on that. But at the end of the day, Minecraft doesn't have a story at all. Nothing confirmed, really. You know, there's, again, theories, but nothing's confirmed. So the fact that they had to make a movie out of kind of nothing is pretty impressive. And obviously, like I said, a lot of this movie I feel like was definitely inspired by Minecraft Legends, because the plot is very similar. But still, I think they did a good job with what they were given, you know. It's a Minecraft movie. But I will say, they could have implemented the end, you know. I think if there was going to be a Minecraft sequel, it has to be about the end. Like, it genuinely has to be, because I think seeing the Ender Dragon in live action would be so dope. I think that would look so freaking cool. But I'm kind of happy they gave the piglins their own, like, highlight, you know, because I don't feel like people really give piglins the praise they deserve. I think they're really cool mobs, like, in Minecraft, and they could be, like, really cool villains. And I think this movie really expands on that, which I'm really, really happy with, because I think the piglins could be really, well, they are really, really cool, like, villains, you know? But it's up to you whether you feel like the dragon would have been a cooler, like, you know, big bad. But I don't know, I'm glad they used the piglins. I mean, another big bad they could have used was the pillagers, but I just think the piglins are way cooler than the pillagers, because the pillagers are just grey villagers, you know what I mean? So, and they actually did include the pillagers in this movie, so let's get on to a bit that I didn't like about the movie. I didn't like the whole Woodland Mansion scene. Everything about the Woodland Mansion scene just made no sense to me. There's basically this orb, right? This blue orb, which is called the Orb of Dominance. By the way, I love that reference. That's a reference to Minecraft Dungeons, as in that game you're trying to get the Orb of Dominance off this like evil pillager. Obviously in the movie it's an evil piglin trying to get the Orb of Dominance, so that's also pretty cool. But yeah, so I think what they were trying to do is like show this as some sort of like beacon, because for the Orb of Dominance to like work and use all its power, it has to be in this like crystal like casing, which Garrett, you smart ass, ended up breaking it by a skeleton, so that's pretty smart. Garrett's another character, by the way. Yeah, for some reason the Vindicators and Evokers have the crystal. Like, the outside of the Orb of Dominance is in just a random chest in the Woodland Mansion. Why do the Pillagers have this exactly? I have genuinely no idea. I have no idea why these fellas are having such a powerful item. Like, what are they using it for? But here's the thing, right? They could have, like, developed that and, like, given a reason why they would have the part of the Orb of Dominance. I think a cool little concept that came up with was that they were using it to, like, make Ravagers, you know, the Ravager mob. I mean, that Ravagers weren't even in the movie at all, but neither were the Pillagers. There was literally new Vindicators and Evokers, so yeah. But anyways, they get the crystal out of this Woodland Mansion. I think like, they could have done it way cooler, in my opinion. But hey, seeing the Woodland Mansion and the Vindicators and stuff in live action was pretty cool. I mean, people were complaining about the art style of Vindicators, but like I said, Minecraft is a goofy game, alright? If you've seen the mobs, bro, they look goofy. And the Vindicators in the game look ugly as hell. So, the fact they look ugly as hell in the live action movie kind of makes sense, because they are ugly mobs, they're evil, they're not meant to look pleasant, you know? Let's talk about the characters, though, because I think the characters are alright. They're very basic, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, they're very basic. We got Jack Black as Steve. Peak, like, actor choice, by the way. You could tell that he genuinely loved being Steve. And I think it was cool that he has, like, this dog that he, like, comes back to at the end, you know? Like, he sends off a dog to do a little quest, and they reignite at the end. Like Minecraft, you know, you get your little pet dog. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, but I think my favorite character was definitely Garrett. I think Garrett was definitely my favorite character, because I love the idea that this, like, guy is, like, a basically boomer. He's such a boomer, bro. He is the biggest boomer. He thinks he's amazing. He used to, like, peak in his old days, but obviously now he's washed. Like, literally, he's washed. But he used to be, like, a famous gaming guy back in the day, and I just love that concept that now he's, like, a massive loser, and he feels like he has nothing left, so that's probably why he, you know, was trying to... There's a scene where he's literally trying to get diamonds so that he could save his shop, because he runs a shop in the real world, and he's, like, getting these diamonds because he's trying to save his shop from, like, collapsing, pretty much, and then he goes on and says, like, he's got nothing left, like, he doesn't have anything. It's sad, he's really lonely. But, yeah, I think Garrett's definitely my favorite character. Also, can we just say, the bromance between Steve and Garrett were crazy. That is either pure gayness or bromance. I couldn't tell, but I loved it either way. It was really, really funny. Talking about things that are really funny, this whole movie was actually really funny. I know that comedy is, like, subjective and that, and I know a lot of people found this movie cringe. I found it cringe in a funny way. Like, I think there was a lot of millennial cringe, but I genuinely really, really enjoyed it. I think some scenes are really funny. My favorite, like, little, like, side plot with the nitwit and the woman, that's so funny, bro. That is genuinely so funny. There's also, like, a scene at the end of the movie where the villager starts talking human. Like, it's funny, okay? That side plot is actually really, really funny. I do really enjoy that. And also, this end scene where the sorcerer, like, keeps trying to stab Steve with the little knife, and he's like, come down here, I need to tell you something, let me tell you something, and she just keeps trying to stab him, and he just smacks her away. It's really, really funny. Like, this movie is it was really fun to watch. Like, I actually loved this movie, but also I understand why people don't like this movie, because, yeah, the plot is really weak. But if you're a Minecraft fan, you're going to love this movie. I can guarantee it. This movie is just... Yeah, screw it. I'm quoting Moist Critical. I just watched his Minecraft review and I wrote it down because the quote was so good. but he said in his Minecraft review video that the fans, they're not really looking for a good movie. They just want something they love in a different way. And I thought, yes, that is exactly how I felt while watching this movie. If you're going into this movie expecting a good movie, if you're not a Minecraft fan, you're not gonna like this movie. Like, this movie is kind of buns, alright? But if you've been a Minecraft fan for years and years and years, and you've been loving this game and you're, like, obsessed with it, you're going to love this movie. It's such a joy to watch. If this was a Minecraft movie, this is modded, bro. There was some weird stuff going on. So we had this, like, boy. I forgot his name. This little boy, right? I don't even know. But he, like, crafts a freaking gun. Like, what? How does he do that? Like, that's impressive. I guess the whole point of his story, this little kid, right? I don't think he's actually a kid, but he looks like a kid. But he's basically, like, this, like, really creative person. And in the real world, when he tries to be creative, he kind of gets, like, pooed on for it. But then in the Minecraft world, he can, like, invent stuff and be himself. And he actually can, you know? Like, it's cool. I love that little storyline as well. That's a cool little detail. He also ends up making a freaking, like, final boss Iron Golem. Like, he makes this, like, Iron Golem with speed shoes, which the speed shoes are from Minecraft Dungeons, by the way. But he made a freaking super-powered Iron Golem. Can we get this in the game, please? This is so cool. And then also another thing I want them to add to the game is this freaking fat-ass piglin, right? There's this fat piglin that the sorcerer sends off to get him. Not Chungus, by the way. But this other, like, massive piglin that actually... Spoiler alert, he kills Chungus, but Chungus is another piglin, by the way. He's like the piglin general. He's really zesty, and I love him. Rest his heart in peace, though. Rest in peace, buddy. But yeah, this like massive like piglin beast. Oh my god, imagine that as a boss in Minecraft, bro. That would be so freaking cool. I love that. I love that. And yeah, I think the piglins as well. I know I've said this before. The piglins are so cool. The piglin sorcerer, I think. They could have given her... I think she was a really, really cool character, and I love her voice acting, by the way. Her voice acting is really, really good. But I wish there was more scenes where, like, they were explaining, like, her backstory and why she's so evil. Like, I know she basically failed Never's Got Talent with Pigstep playing in the background. And, like, yeah, pretty much. She saying, you can't be creative in the Nether. Let's just go steal gold. Okay, Dad, I'll steal gold for you. And then she becomes this really evil girl. I think it would be really cool if there was more, like, story of what happened, you know, and how she became this powerful sorcerer. And the final thing I want to talk about is, bro, the start. I know I've completely forgot about this, and I just want to mention it now. The start of the movie, where it has the Minecraft loading screen, and the C418 music in the background in the intro of the movie. Actually, I can't even lie, gave me chills. It gave me chills. I love that they used Minecraft music in this movie. It's so cool. I mean, they only used a couple tracks. I think they used a couple like C418 tracks, and then they also used Pigstep. I wish they used more Minecraft music. I guess, but it's alright. It's still really cool. And every time they would play the Minecraft music, oh, it's just so cool. It like genuinely gave me chills at the start of the movie when they started playing C418 with the Minecraft loading screen. That was really, really cool. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I want to talk about here. I mean, yeah, like I said, if you're looking for a good movie, it's probably not for you. But if you're looking for a movie which is literally a love letter for the Minecraft fans, you're gonna love this movie, man. I absolutely adored watching every second of it as a Minecraft fan. And, yeah, I'm kind of hoping for a sequel, because I think they could do so much better with this movie. Imagine if this movie had an actual good storyline that made sense. I mean, the story was fine. It was watchable, I guess, but they could have done so much better. The plot was so basic, but if they do a sequel, I think they're gonna, like, expand on the characters, expand on the world, you know? Go in more biomes, go in more places, fight new, like, evil, cool character. I don't know. I just think they could do so much more of this, like, movie franchise they got going on, and I do hope they do a sequel, because this movie, I think, did really well. Like in the box office and that, so I hope they do a sequel. But yeah, that's kind of all I want to talk about. If you guys enjoy this style of content, maybe I'll do more, or maybe I'll review the FNAF 2 movie. Ooh, but yeah, I really enjoyed making this video because yeah, this movie means a lot to me. It feels like a chapter of my childhood just finished, and I love the movie for that. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to me yap. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.